Hey there, monster truck fans. Let's build a monster truck. So, I've been reviewing some stuff, trying to find some good RC trucks for my grandsons. And I tell you, I've paid some big bucks for some of these things, and they are just junk. The only one that I can say that's worth a heck so far is this axial scx24. And I've changed the tires to more scale and just playing around with them. Then I got the other tires on another truck playing around with them. But this is pretty pricey for, a young guy. But it's a good quality truck. So anyway, we've printed some bumpers and we're playing around with it a little bit. And so we're going to try and look at some different bodies to put on it and do some different builds with it. Anyway, we're going to look at the supposedly the official Monster Jam trucks they have. They have the whole series of the monster trucks, and of course I picked the Gravedigger. I've been going to monster trucks for a long time, and so I've been watching him for a while. So anyway, I want to do this video to kind of see. It was about 15 bucks on Amazon. What do we get for 15 bucks? What can we do with it, kind of thing. So I just want to kind of do a tear down, show you what's in the box. Here's the controller. It's obviously for 15 bucks. It's clicky time, but still, I went and had fun. I put a smile on my face, a lot more than the last couple videos I've done. It's just irritating. They put out such junk. I mean, kids save their allowances. Some actually deliver papers, go out and make money and save to buy something, and they get junk. Anyway, so I figured let's buy a piece of junk and see how that goes. So most of the people are using to make the monster trucks the what is it, ATI, it's one of them two, the model company's tires. This is one I have from probably, I don't know, well, over 10 years ago when I built. It was a USA 1 truck. But anyway, and then they're 3D printing rims because you have a bigger and smaller size. So these tires are not quite as big. Now it's funny, they do have the bigger and smaller size, which are exact. So if you wanted to Dremel and split the rim and then epoxy something in the center somehow, I mean, it would be kind of a collaboration. You could use these rims in these tires because this is exactly the right size, and so is this other end. But you're still going to have to do something about your hub. You're going to have to hot glue a hex in there or something. So really, that's not these tires are really not the greatest thing. And the other problem is your front and your back are different. So this is just a two-wheel drive. If you're going to make a four-wheel drive, it's really not going to work out too well. So your back one has this post with a small hex. So besides cutting the front of the rim off and hot gluing it to the back of a 3D printed rim or another rim you have, that's about the only thing you're gonna do. Now, as far as the tires themselves, they're pretty nice. They're soft. They're softer than these, and maybe the newer ones. These are pretty old. Probably would be softer. But anyway, enough of that. You're gonna have your clicky servo. So even if you want to take this chassis and gut it for a DIY project, which, and put a regular servo in, and a controller and a speed controller, then, that'd be a pretty good little project. It'd be fun. You'd still be two-wheel drive, but you'd have good control and you could give it a little more speed. You could switch out the batteries for a little more battery, a LiPo or something. But anyway, there's not a whole lot to this thing. So basically, what I think is going to end up happening is you're paying 15 bucks for this, because this does have some good potential. Gonna have to, I don't know, may just have to cut this peg off, and maybe the bottom of these shocks, and that would be enough if your wheels are outside of it. This looks a little wide for about everything, so I don't know how that's gonna work out. But, because see, you're looking at this width on your little frame here. And this thing's ginormous wide. Should have had this body off too to see how's our wheels gonna line up. They ain't real good on this one now. I don't know if the deadbolt one is a shorter wheelbase. I think so. So maybe the deadbolt frame would work better. But you're gonna have to have some long spacers and screws to connect that somehow. Because you see these set of screws here, and I probably can't get some light in there. Yeah, there's a set of screws right there. So if you put longer screws in and then some spacers, I think that'd mount up pretty decent. The other thing is just drop the green cage completely and see if you can get your mount here and just make it a flip mount. Yeah, so you just have your body. You wouldn't have your green roll cage. And maybe you could leave some of it. I don't know. Yeah, I guess you could trim it right through here and cut these shocks out. Yeah, I don't know. It's going to be kind of tough. And what stinks is some of the roll cages in there and you don't even see it. But as far as the body, it's not Lexan, but it's a little thicker, but it does have some flex to it, so it's a pretty nice little body. But anyway, that's about it on this video. I went way too long, but I just kind of wanted to show you what's inside of the Monster Dam trucks. If you're thinking of buying one to use it for DIY projects, I just kind of wanted to show you what's all there. So anyway, that's it on this video, and thanks if you're still there, give me a thumb up maybe. That subscribe button. We're going to be building some trucks for my grandsons. I have the WPI, I think is that right? I think that's right. Kit trucks coming, and they got some bad reviews on them, and I think it's the RTR packages, but they're real detailed. So we're gonna build a couple of those, and I also have one with the portal axle coming, axles. And we'll see what we'll do with this. I may put it back together and just let my youngest grandson run it around. I don't know. This is a nice body. I wouldn't mind using this.